In today's episode, Wiz will take on the persona of one Zenith Will, host of the review show Zenith Will Review. Today he'll be doing a review of the game Halo Wars. If you're a fan of Halo, if you like seeing video game reviews, or you simply watch this video because Zenith's name was in the title, you've entered the Tribute Zone.
Playing with power!
Spirit of Fire, this is Blue 6. We're joining Blue 5 and are en route to the Recon Patrol's last known position. 6 out. Blue 6, we're under attack! This is Spartan Group Omega. If they want war, we'll give them war.
Hello everybody, I am Zenith Will Rule, and welcome back to Zenith Will Review, the show where I look at games that I have recently played, games that are too short for me to do a retrospective on, or games that have been requested by my fans and patrons. Now, I am not a huge avid player of first-person shooter games, but today we'll be looking at Halo Wars produced by Ensemble Studios. The game starts in the year 2525 as we see the alien race known as the Covenant attacking the human race. We then jump forward to the year 2531 as we see the United Nations Space Command are still on lockdown on the planet. As for our characters, we have Captain James Cutter, who despite being very strong-willed, he is at his current rank because he lacks political involvement. Right alongside James, we have John Forge, a Marine who has a bit of a record since he's been jailed twice for disorderly conduct. As for the scientists on the UNSC, we have Professor Ellen Anders, who shows an interest in the ancient ruins of the Forerunners, as well as Serena, an artificial intelligence with a cynical sense of humor. From what I can tell, the game is a prequel to the game Halo Combat Evolved, as well as Halo The Fall of Reach, which is the first appearance of the aforementioned Forerunners. The plot of the game has our crew on board the ship the Spirit of Fire as they land on Harvest to find the Covenant, as John comes across the Arbiter, who are the highest ranked of the Covenant. Ellen tells them how the location that John found is actually a map that leads to Arcadia. They come across the Covenant planning attacks as our heroes call for Spartan backup, and they get the targeted cities evacuated. The Covenant plan to unleash a Scarab superweapon, trying to hide it with an energy shield, but the protagonists are able to destroy it. Despite destroying the Scarab, Ellen is kidnapped by the Arbiter and they flee the planet. The Spirit of Fire follow Ellen's coordinates as they land on an uncharted planet and are soon ambushed by flood parasites. We soon realize that the planet is actually hollow on the inside, and we learn the Covenant's plans. They're going to launch an advanced starship to wipe out all of humanity. As Ellen saves herself with a teleporter, James decides that they need to destroy the fleet before they launch their attacks. Ellen decides that they'll use a reactor to blow them up. Meanwhile, John and the rest of the Spartans take on the Covenant, resulting in John killing the Arbiter. Only problem is the reactor got broken in the process. John then sacrifices himself in the detonation of the planet.
Son, I have a feeling before this is over, we'll need every last Spartan in the fight. I can do this. Report back to the ship.
Good luck, sir. It's been an honor.
The Covenant are destroyed and the crew are put in a cryonic sleep. So now that we know the plot and the story of Halo Wars, what about the gameplay? The scenes where you fight are very select levels, with levels like John finding the Arbiter, when they land on Arcadia, when you land on the uncharted planet, when John and the other Spartans are fighting the Covenant. Pretty standard stuff for an FPS. One thing I found myself loving is the fact you can lock yourself onto targets. Just point them and fire away, as Pat Benatar would say. One thing I would nitpick about is how the camera is a little too zoomed out. The first level could be considered sort of a tutorial level, but it was a little confusing about who you are, who your team is, and who you're shooting at. Thankfully, this problem is resolved as the level proceeds. So yes, I highly recommend you go check out Halo Wars at least once if you're a casual gamer. If you're a fan of the Halo franchise and you haven't already played it, then yeah, I definitely say you should go check it out. Otherwise, I am Zenith Will Rule, and I will see you guys next time. Hey yo, Jazzy Zen. Oh, hey Barry. Zen, I was just wondering if you want to go downtown later, maybe go get some spaghettis. Oh, sure thing, Barry. You know, it's a little weird. I mean, usually in my videos I have an obligatory cameo of sorts.
Oh, hey Zenith, how's it going?
The Media Whiz, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just here for my obligatory cameo, of course. By the way, where's my $10 again?
Oh, of course, hang on. Here's a 10. Here you go.
And thank you. Well, good luck with the review.
Thank you for watching The Media Meltdown. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. And if you like what you see, show your support on the Patreon page at patreon.com/mediameltdown. See you all next time on The Media Meltdown.
Next time, see Wiz take on the persona of one Rowdy Seymour in his review show, TV Trash. Next time, on the Tribute Zone.